Have been following for the last 45 minutes or so. The Miami Dolphins will lose a first-round draft pick in the 2023 draft after the league announced discipline following investigations into tampering and tanking allegations. The league found that the Dolphins violated the anti-tampering policy in discussions with Tom Brady on 2 occasions, and also impermissible communications with the agent for then Saints head coach Sean Payton. As for the tanking allegations, former head coach Brian Flores had expressed to ownership his concerns about the team's desire to lose so that they have better draft position, and that Flores had said he was offered $100,000 to lose games. The league found that Dolphins owner Stephen Ross did make the comment to Flores, but that it was not intended to be taken seriously. So, to sum up the penalties from the league, the Dolphins again losing the 2023 first-round pick, 2024 third-round pick. Stephen Ross suspended through October 17th of this season, the end of week 6, and the Dolphins organization has been assessed a total of $2 million in fines. As for reaction from the Dolphins, Stephen Ross has issued this statement after the news came out, and here it is. The independent investigation cleared our organization on any issues related to tanking and all of Brian Flores' other allegations. As I said all along, these allegations were false, malicious, and defamatory, and this issue is now put to rest. With regards to tampering, I strongly disagree with the conclusions and the punishment. However, I will accept the outcome because the most important thing is that there will be no distractions for our team as we begin an exciting and winning season. I will not allow anything to get in the way of that.
Sorry about that. Fell asleep. Kind of bored me. Listen to all the hype running around on ESPN and all the networks talking about the Miami Dolphins and Stephen Ross getting smacked. I don't really care. So the Dolphins and Stephen Ross got spanked by the NFL. I had some people asking me if I was going to comment or make a video, and I thank you for asking. But normally I like to wait a couple days, maybe a day or so. Let the dust settle, see what other people are saying, seeing how other people are taking the news, what their hot take is on it. And then I look to, make my video shortly thereafter. Not to copy them whatsoever, but rather to see what their story angle is and to see if they're regurgitating just stuff they hear on ESPN and on Twitter. I really like to see what people actually think. You see, I'm a fan first. I make my videos from the perspective of being a fan of the game first and a fan of the team second. And what I see here is an owner who got his hands caught in a cookie jar and got slapped on his hand by Roger Goodell and the NFL. Now understand, Stephen Ross and the Dolphins didn't get punished because of what they did. They got punished because of a lack of judgment. That's what got them caught. They got punished because Stephen Ross and Chris Grier hired a man with absolutely no integrity. They hired a man who put himself first. Their mistake was in keeping Brian Flores around for as long as they did. Now, I know this won't be a popular perspective among some people, but I've been around a few NFL owners and I've been around a few billionaires who wanted to be NFL owners. These guys aren't billionaires for no reason. They're billionaires because they know how to get deals done. And if you think that other owners aren't out there scheming on deals, you don't know football. Most of the owners in the NFL didn't become team owners because they wanted to make money. They became owners because it's an exclusive club, a billionaire boys club and women, and we're not in it. If you don't know the history of Stephen Ross, then you don't know the depth of his deal making. In this deal, he let a weak man get too close to him. He let a weak man into his inner circle. It was a complete lack of judgment. Brian Flores, right now, is carrying a clipboard somewhere out in Western Pennsylvania at a made-up job. Do you know where he'll be until October 17th? Wandering around a field somewhere in Western Pennsylvania carrying a clipboard at a made-up job. Meanwhile, Stephen Ross can set sail to the Riviera on his mega yacht, sipping champagne and eating caviar for the next 10 weeks or so. And when he comes back, he'll be in his luxury suite with Dan Marino, Venus and Serena Williams, and a bunch of other celebrities and business leaders of the world. Meanwhile, he'll send some people over to clean up the change between his couch cushions to find the $1.5 million that's probably laying in there and have them go ahead and deliver it to Roger Goodell at the NFL office. You see, Stephen Ross is worth $8.2, maybe $8.4 billion. A $1.5 million fine is essentially 20 bucks to him. Remember in the movie The Bronx Tale where Sonny tells C, hey listen, forget that idiot. You just found out that for $20, you never have to speak to this guy ever again. Stephen Ross, he feels the same way. There's an old saying. That saying is if you come for the king, you better take him out. Brian Flores didn't take out the king. He'll never be an NFL head coach ever again. He took a swing and he missed. Now what's going to happen? For 20 bucks, the NFL and Stephen Ross have labeled him a loser and put him on a scrap heap with Colin Kaepernick. The bottom line with all of this, it's much ado about nothing. I'm serious. It really doesn't mean anything. $1.5 million, a draft pick here or there, it doesn't matter. It's merely fodder for ESPN hosts and talking head pundits that want to take swipes at the Miami Dolphins. But let's be realistic here. The Hard Rock Stadium will be sold out for every home game. And now it's on Tua Tagovailoa, Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill, Mike Gesicki, the rest of the team, and Mike McDaniel to get out there and win some games. Fans, and I'm talking real fans, don't care about this shit. They want the team to win, period. And I wholeheartedly agree with what Pat McAfee says right here.
And then 6-game suspension, he's gonna have to watch from his mates.
That's right.
Now, to be clear, I don't think fans give a single it's his money, him not being able to go to his stadium, and the first round pick, problematic for the future of the team. It definitely hurts the team on the field. Future third round pick for sure. But with the way trades are happening now, with some teams not giving a single any draft picks, if the Miami Dolphins really want to get back into the first round, they'll be able to do so. If they want to get back into the third round, they'll be able to do so.
They actually still have a first-round pick in 2023 draft from their trade with the Niners, so they lost one of the two.
Okay, so just like we said, nobody's going to give a about this.
No.
Now that this drama is over, let's get back on the field. Let's get back to our regularly scheduled programming and kick some ass out there this season. Let me know what you think. Is this a big deal? Do we need to be worried about it? Or, let's just move on and win some games. These guys are young. We got a young nucleus of a team. And if there's a deal to be made, they're going to bring somebody in. Let me know what you think. And if you want to see any of my other videos on the Miami Dolphins, feel free to click one or two of them sitting right here. Talk to you real soon. Fins up.